Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Monopoly. And when last we left off this game, long ago past the point where everyone would have stepped back and gone, well, looks like you won, Kiko. Good game. Shall we play again, or shall we play something different? And I'd suggest hotels, because I prefer hotels to Monopoly. But this game is not ending. Not until we win. And oh my, are we already winning? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monopolies. We have 6 monopolies. And we're about to capitalize on those by slowly building more and more houses. And the last 2 hotels. Most of the board is now incredibly safe because we own the vast majority of it. So Ollie, when they finally get out of jail with that 7, is very fortunate to avoid all of those properties there. But they have only just begun to navigate the minefield that is this board. $70 for the electric company to me. Slowly I will eke away at their money, and people are going to start trading to me and going, hey, can I have things back that I traded to you? Can I have States Avenue? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Because I don't want to give you States Avenue. I don't want to give anyone any properties. It's not in my interest to do so. So Irwin will roll, and Irwin will hope, by landing there, they've succeeded in not stepping on any of my things. Bees! And I step here. Give Irwin $10. I only have $799, but I have a ton of assets. A huge amount of assets. So Ollie is going to roll, get a 7, and land on that railroad that used to be theirs, but is now mine. Now Penelope gets to roll. Gets a 3. They own that railroad. For now. Irwin, $10 to me. It'll be much more than $10 soon enough. A lot more than $10. Okay, my turn. There are still things that can scupper me. The chance and community cards can absolutely scupper me. But all it'll take, 50 for Penelope there, is for someone to land on one of my expensive properties, and I will be alright. Alright, Penelope. That one is not mine, it's one of the few that isn't. Red is a holdout, resisting Kiko's utter domination of the board. Ah, you advance to go, avoiding all of my things. Well played. Well played. So, my go. And it's a 7. Which puts me here, which I own. So I'm safe. Okay, Ollie. If you roll really low... Okay, that's fine. Because that means I get your dollars. Yeah, Ollie has no way to get back into the game unless someone gives him a property out of pity. And that's not going to happen. And immediately back to jail, Penelope. Immediately in jail. Well, Owen, looks like it's up to you to navigate this board and try not to pay me tons of money. $200 has been paid. And it's Kiko. Get a 5. I own this, so I don't need to pay anything. Okay, Ollie. You need to roll high. That is high enough. Just high enough. Penelope, don't get an 8 or a 6. Okay, that's the right kind of 6. You can get that one. Irwin, roll middle. Don't roll low. Don't roll high. Okay, that's fine. That was high, but not 12. 12 would have been giving me more money. I mean, I'm not going to complain about getting more money. Okay. Excellent. $50, that could have been paying a ton in street repairs or anything else. And $950 to beat. That is wonderful. I'm going to use this money now to build some more houses. Here. 3 more houses. This makes this a lot more valuable. 450. Pow. I have that amount of money. What if I were to buy houses here? Those are... No. Save my money. I need to save money. Okay, it's Penelope's turn. They rolled a 6. They're out of jail. And a 6 brings them right onto my property where they pay me another $950. That is fantastic, because I can now use that money to buy more houses. 3 more houses. We're not putting hotels there, though. We're putting hotels on the green property. So, we now have 4 houses there. And we have more money than we had before we built them. So, the only places that are safe-ish, you've got red. That's... Oh, no! You can't pay $2,000! You can't pay $2,000! You're out! You actually lost before Ollie lost! Owen is bankrupt! Oh, there we go! I don't know what happened there, but there we are. The screen went blue, but we're back. Okay. We own this property. If I now go to my assets and go, hey, what are my assets right now? Yeah, the game gave me all of his assets. I now own every single property on the map. All of them. So I'm now going to unmortgage this one. There are no properties left to unmortgage, and I'm now going to start building houses. Let's build some houses here. 3 houses here to start with. That's great. We have houses there. So, there are no longer any safe properties on the map. They are all mine. Every single one of them is mine. I'm going to keep this money on standby. But yeah, every single property is mine now. Ollie now has to pay me $975. He also doesn't have that money. He also goes bankrupt. And he doesn't have any properties to even give me, so it's now just me and Penelope, who is going to start having to pay me all of their money. And we can now just start building houses. So, we should probably build some houses here. 3 houses. Yeah, seems good. Just put houses here too. So now there is absolutely nowhere that is safe. There are 11 houses left. We want to put all of our houses on the right-hand one. Then again, a few more houses will come back into the pool when I build hotels there. So Penelope is now in serious trouble. Penelope can do nothing but land on various degrees of perilous squares. And now it's Kiko's turn. Kiko is gonna roll. Land on a safe square, because everywhere is safe. Kiko is also now just going to build some houses on this one. He's going to actually build all the houses he can, which is 9. No, he's going to build 6 houses. He's going to build 6. Let's not go overboard. We don't want to get knocked out of the game now. Okay, no, we actually have loads. So let's build 3 more. Then we'll build some hotels, and then we'll see what the situation is like, because it's just a matter of time now. Yep. We'll build some hotels. There are only 2 that can be built because there are only 2 available. There we go. 400. This now puts me at 1,000, but my assets are nearly 8 grand. Also, the board is now that. The only things that Penelope owns are 2 railways. There are 2 squares where I can pay Penelope. And every other square is Penelope paying me. That is 250 more. We're just going to start hoarding the cash now. There are 10 properties left I can buy. I could start buying those properties, but I think we're okay for now. Right? 7. Yep, we are safe. That is ours. So, Penelope has the chance squares and the jail. Not even that is safe. That is $50 for me. But I'm not out of the woods yet. I can still land on chance. You know what? Actually going to jail is perfect. Because that means I don't have the risk of landing on a thing that puts me in trouble. So, 50 to me. Yep, that's fine. I'll stay here. Penelope now has to roll again and avoid peril. Getting a 3. That puts you on that. 950. Can you pay that? No. No, you can't. Declare bankruptcy. Penelope has gone bankrupt. Yay! Kiko wins! He got a monopoly on everything! Nobody else can afford to live there Oh. Yay, I won! That's the first time I've ever won Monopoly, by the way. We're so happy! We're standing by a giant $sign made of gold! In our palace! With stairs made of gold! And nobody to share it with! Except our money! We got incredibly lucky getting that first Monopoly. Once you got that first Monopoly, we had the ability to start accumulating money faster than everyone else. Then we got the second Monopoly. And then by the time we got the third Monopoly, that was it. We were going to win. Unless we got really unlucky with a chance or a community card. The beginning was a challenge, though. Later, when we had loads of money, not so much. At all. And then at the end, it was just a matter of time. But that is Monopoly for the Game Boy Color. A game of chance, a game of trades, of deals, of ups and downs, or in the case of Kiko, just up, and up, and up, and up, and up. And pressing a button brings you straight back to the main screen. It's a portable way of playing Monopoly, and if you want to play Monopoly, why not use this? I'll tell you why, because the screen is incredibly small. But if you can get past that, it's enjoyable. Very enjoyable. If you like Monopoly. I can deal with Monopoly in small doses. But my family preferred hotels, and I still do. I still do. Also, that car's cool. And so, I'm Kikoskia, and that was Let's Play Monopoly, where I utterly crushed my opponents. I don't know how, I just managed it. And when we return, who knows what the future holds? All that I do know is that probably isn't going to be a board game. Or is it? It might be. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. You know what you actually can do as well? You can just set the game to be a bunch of computers and watch them play each other. You can do that. Not something I'd do, but you certainly can. Later.